recording in
Hello everyone. Today for the masterclass we have Shreans Daga, and let's welcome him and let's meditate for 30 minutes. Let's all close our eyes, clasp our hands, and sit in the comfortable posture. Inhale and exhale. Observe the breath. Let's all meditate for 30 minutes.
Good morning, everyone. So we'll start with meditation. So we'll start with, hi Tejal.
Namaste, sir. You are most welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Start.
Yes, so we'll start with meditation. So we'll first do Anapanasati meditation, which will be for around 25 minutes. So it's a simple meditation taught by Gautam Buddha. So where you observe your breath, focus on your breath, just normal, natural inhalation and exhalation. And the idea of this meditation is to make your mind empty. So Buddha discovered that when you focus on your breath, you can't be with your thoughts. So automatically, as in more and more you observe your breath, your thoughts starts reducing. And when you stop your thoughts, when you are not thinking, you drop your identity, you drop your ego, you drop your personality self, right? So and when you drop your identity, you drop all the resistance. The reason we are carrying a lot of resistance in our or stress or tension or problems in our mind because of our identity, right? We are obsessed with the current situation, current challenge, current relationship, current problems. And that is creating resistance of some kind. It may be anger, frustration, insecurity, competition, jealousy, whatever. Is the audio clear? This thing.
Yes, we are able to. Kindly check your, whoever are not able to, please kindly check your network.
Right. Thanks. So that leads to some kind of resistance, right? And that's why the moment you end your thoughts, you end your problems. It only exists in the thoughts. Like when you're sleeping, when you're not thinking, you have no problem while you're sleeping. But the moment you get up, you get again aware of the life situations and challenges and problems. The same way, but meditation is a technique to consciously withdraw from the problem, withdraw from the challenges, withdraw from the identity, because the problem comes from your identity. The moment you drop your identity, the moment you become thoughtless, everything else, everything disappears. All the problem disappears. And that is when you connect to your inner being, to your inner self, which is a pure love, pure joy, which is a natural state. So meditation is more like homecoming, right? To come to your natural state, right? So that is what we are going to do today. So we'll do that for almost 20 minutes. And last 5 minutes, we'll do heart coherence, where we'll breathe from our heart center. We'll focus our awareness to our heart. Wherever your thought goes, your energy flows. When you bring your attention to your heart center, you'll see your emotions getting transformed. Right? With first Anapanasati, you calm your mind. You silence your brain, inner stillness. And then you see your emotions getting transformed. And then after that, we'll open our eyes. Right? So let's begin, friends. Let's start just for 25 minutes, and then we'll start the session. Let's start. I want you all to take a comfortable position. You can take a back rest. I want you all to clasp your hands like this, put it on your lap, and you can cross your legs. If you're sitting on the chair, you can put legs on each other. If you're sitting on the floor, then of course you can cross your legs. All right, so let's begin. Let's start. अपने नासिका से एक गहरी सांस अंदर लें और सांस बाहर छोड़ते हुए तनाव मुक्त हो जाएं। फिर एक बार धीरे से गहरी सांस भीतर लें और सांस छोड़ते हुए अपने पूरे शरीर को तनाव मुक्त महसूस करें। अपनी जागरूकता को बाह्य जगत से हटाकर। Sorry guys, we'll start in English. Just a moment. Take one deep breath in through your nostrils, and as you breathe out, relax. And one more slow, steady breath in, and as you exhale, let your whole body relax. Shift your awareness from the world around you to the world inside you. At this moment of time, nothing else exists but your breath. Just be with your breath. Normal, natural, simple, easy, relaxed breathing. With every inhalation and exhalation, feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed. Feel the wave of relaxation sweeping your whole body. At this moment of time, completely drop your identity, your personality self, your ego, your analytical mind, which is an extension of your ego. Just drop it all. And become pure consciousness. Withdraw your attention from all people, places, things, time and events, and just be with your in-breath
and out breath, and feel your whole body sinking into the generous present moment. If any time you, as the quantum observer, find your mind returning to the known, to the familiar, to people, to things or places in your known familiar reality, to your body, to your identity, to your emotions tied to the past or the predictable future, simply become aware of your in-breath and out-breath, and become one with your breath. And as you observe each and every breath coming in and out of your nostrils, sense the temperature in your nostrils. Notice the sensations of the air as it moves in and out of your nostrils. Sense the sharp, cool sensation of the air on the way in and the warm, soft sensation of the air on the way out. Notice it. Sense it. Each and every breath is keenly observed. Are you breathing deep or shallow? Observe. Let not a single breath slip by without your awareness. Any time your attention seems to wander away with your thoughts, come back to your breath. Bring your attention back to your nostrils and become one with your breath. With every breath, feel going deeper and deeper within. Go deeper. drift deeper. Sink further deep, and even deeper still. And now it's time to become nobody, no one, no thing, nowhere, and no time. Transcend beyond time and space. Become less matter and more energy. Move from particles to wave and become pure consciousness. As you lose yourself in this elegant state of nothingness, pure emptiness, the gap between the thoughts is the state where you tune in to the quantum field of infinite possibilities. This void or the gap is the gateway to infinite potentials that exist in the quantum field, where you draw synchronicities and serendipities into your life. Become an awareness in the infinite field of potentials, and as a quantum observer, invest your energy into the unknown. And the longer you linger into the unknown, the more you draw a new life to you. Simply become aware that you're observing the unknown, and surrender your consciousness back into the void. Surrender any aspects of your limited self to join the greater self. And become no one, nobody, no thing, nowhere, in no time, and unfold into the immaterial realm of quantum potentials. Stay present. And lose yourself in nothing to become everything. Gently shift your awareness to the area of your heart, allowing your breath to move in and out of the sacred center. Allow yourself to breathe in more deeply, more soundly, and more completely. And as you breathe from this creative center, focus on your feelings. Notice it. Remember, where your attention goes, your energy flows. With every breath, you open your heart. With every breath, activate this creative center. Furthermore, with every breath, you add more life into your heart with your attention. Feel the expansion in your heart. Feel your connection to the source energy as you know that your source is the ultimate resource. Breathe. Feel. And move into a new state of being as you rest your attention within the center. Feel immense joy, immense gratitude. Feel immense love. Be thankful for all the things that you are blessed with in your life. Feel the gratitude for your family, your friends, for your possessions. Feel the appreciation for your beautiful body, for your work. Feel the love and connection with plants, animals, with nature, with Mother Earth, which nourishes us. And give immense gratitude, for gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Feel the appreciation in your heart for what you appreciates. Feel immense care, compassion, unconditional love, self-love. kindness, acceptance, and humility. Feel it. Remember this feeling in your heart. Remember it by heart. And now, slowly come back. Slowly bring your awareness back to your new consciousness, to your new body, in a whole new world, in a new environment, and a whole new time. Take your time and slowly come back. And whenever you're ready, you can gently rub both your hands and place it over your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you may gently open your eyes. Take your time and slowly come back, feeling blissful and blessed. Thank you for sharing these moments with me. Immense love and appreciation from my heart to yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. That was like such a beautiful meditation, feeling energetic and more powerful. And yeah, thank you. Friends, we have for the masterclass Shreans Daga. A little introduction of Sir is like he's a successful entrepreneur and a spiritual enthusiast. Expertise as a spiritual teacher and transformation coach. Exemplifies the perfect harmony between spirituality, business success, and fulfilling the social life with family and friends. Advocates for the celebration of life and embracing in every dimension. Profound understanding of spirituality, meditation, neuroscience, breathwork, inspiring us from 2 decades, learning from global spiritual masters, transgenerational healing, and manifestation to the hundreds of global spiritual masters. Sir's mission to impact this knowledge and empower individuals in the world in the inspiration is the behind success of Sir's Foundation. Hello, I'm Shweta Ganampalli. Let's all invite Shreyans Daga, member of Entrepreneur Organization, Young President Organization. Sir, please welcome. Please share your experience.
Thank you, Shweta. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, friends, welcome, warm welcome to all of you. Thanks to PSSM Global and Patriji for inviting me. It's been my pleasure to be here today with you all today. A lot of people are joining from different parts of the world. So, yes, good evening, good afternoon, good morning to all of you. So, friends, I want to ask you, what is emotional the topic which was given to me to speak on is emotional wellness. And you know what is the definition of health by WHO? World Health Organization has written the definition of health is absence of disease is health. Right? So that means our health is our natural state. A disease is unnatural, right? But absence of disease is health. So when we are not unhealthy, or when we don't have a disease, we are naturally healthy. So that is our natural state of being. So same way, emotional wellness is a natural state of being. Lack of emotional illness or absence of emotional illness is actually emotional wellness. So, because emotional wellness is like pure positive emotions of love and joy and happiness and inner happiness and excitement and fun and abundance. All this is our natural state of being. It is not something which is something, oh, we need to work on to imbibe those emotions. What we need to work on is to shed our negative emotions, our fear-based emotions, survival-based emotions of anger, frustration, greed, or guilt, shame, all fear-based emotions. So somebody asked Buddha, when he attained enlightenment and he started teaching meditation, somebody asked Buddha, what have you gained through meditation? He said, nothing. But I have lost many things. I've lost my anger. I've lost my greed. I've lost my fear of death. I've lost my guilt, my shame. When I lost everything, I found myself. Right? So same way, emotional wellness is coming back to your original state, your natural state, finding yourself. It's homecoming, right? And whatever we do in our life, 7.9 billion people in the planet, what is one common thing that we're all chasing for, right? Whatever we do in our life is for an emotional payoff, right? So what is that emotional payoff that we're all chasing in our life? Can you write on the chat? What is one common thing that we're all looking for? Happiness, love, peace, happiness, love and joy. Happiness, yes. Fulfillment. Lovely, yeah. So can you see, I mean, almost everybody is talking about the same thing. Love, peace, happiness, ease, joy, ecstasy. So we're all chasing one, I mean, all our goals, whatever we do, in a different endeavors we do, some different work, business, or following your passion or purpose, or spending time with your family or relationships. We are all chasing these common things, which is happiness, love, joy, contentment, bliss, ecstasy, or uh, calmness, right? So peace. So, but the truth is, whatever, and that is why for this emotional payoff, we do different activities. But we have forgotten that whatever we are looking outside as this emotional payoff, it is already within us. Since our childhood, we've been hypnotized to believe that happiness lies outside of us. If you achieve this, then you'll be happy. If you get this, then you'll be peaceful. But we have forgotten that love, peace, happiness is already within us. We look for love in relationships. Oh, if I find a partner like this, then I'll be happy. Right? If I have a spouse like this, then I'll be happy. But again, our happiness is already within us. So friends, what is important is to find an inner connection, right? And not that our source, our inner source is the ultimate resource. Our happiness does not lie outside in an expensive shop or in an expensive bottle. It is already within us. So that is our source is our ultimate resource. Don't outsource your happiness to things. This should be your inner being, your connection with your inner being should be a primary source of happiness. Your own alignment should be a primary source of happiness. The moment you find your inner alignment, you'll be naturally happy. Right? But we confuse pleasure for happiness. We can confuse anything. You buy a new car, it gives you a pleasure. Some new relationship, it gives you a pleasure for some time. And we confuse that pleasure, the temporary pleasure, for happiness. We forget that what we are chasing outside is temporary. It may be there today, it may not be there tomorrow. And tomorrow, what is giving you pleasure, when tomorrow it is not there, the same thing will give you unhappiness. It will become a cause for your misery. And we keep living a life in the same vicious cycle. And as we grow up, as we start growing up, we go through life challenges. Right? Life is not always great, right? We go through life challenges. We go through contrasting situations. We go through some tragedies in our life. We go through adversities in our life. We go through some failures, some problems, right? When we go through all this, the end product of even that experience is an emotion. We feel frustrated, we feel grief, we feel angry, we feel a loss of somebody, we feel hopelessness, we feel lack of fulfillment. And all these emotions we store in our body. Our body is a memory bank of all these emotions, right? So anything that you experience and anything that you feel after any experience is an emotion. And when you feel it intensely, it becomes stored in our body. So do you know, friends, we have 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts in a day. But 90% of our thoughts are coming from our past. Why? Because of a subconscious mind. So we have two minds. One is a conscious mind, a subconscious mind. We start a new day. Oh, it's a new day. Today is a great day. And let me have amazing day. But by the time you start your day, very soon you start thinking the same thoughts. So 90% of our thoughts is coming from our past. Imagine. Only 5% is your conscious mind. 95%, more than 90 to 95% is coming from your subconscious mind. And what is coming from your subconscious mind is whatever you have felt emotionally, whatever you have felt deeply gets stored in your subconscious mind. So only 5% are your wishes, your dreams, your desires, your aspirations, your creative thinking. 90%, 95% is your habitual thinking. Your instincts, your beliefs, your skills, whatever thoughts you have thought over and over again becomes your belief system. And then your beliefs drive your behaviors. So remember, thoughts are the language of the brain. Whatever you're thinking from your creative mind is the language of the brain. But feelings are the language of the body. So what represents your conscious mind is your brain. And what represents the subconscious mind is your brain, is your body. So our body is nothing but a subconscious mind, right? Because it is a memory bank of all these emotions. And our emotions are nothing but the record of the past. And most of the time, we operate from our body. We operate from that emotional state. So we want to think positive. Many times we've been told that think positive, think positive. We want to think positive, but we're feeling negative. We want to think abundance, but we're feeling lack. We want to think a great relationship, but we're feeling hurt or angry or resentful. So no matter how hard you want to feel positive or feel love, but it is not coming from your body. It is not, you're not able to feel it because of your past, because of your past challenges, because of your past adversities, your past relationships, which you have memorized, you have memorized it emotionally so well that now it has become a part of your conditioned mind. It is a part of your subconscious makeup. Now you can't think greater than your body. Because every time you think about a thought, there's a chemical reaction. Depending on the chemicals the brain releases, your body feels. If you're going through stress, you release a chemical called cortisol, right? And your body feels, right? If you're thinking of any challenges, yes, any problems, your brain releases cortisol and your body and you feel stressful. You feel anxiety, you feel insecurity. So depending on the chemicals, you start feeling it. Now, over a period of time, when you produce the same chemicals over and over again, your body becomes addicted to those chemicals. So now your body is craving for those chemicals. So even in the current situation, if there are no problems, there are no challenges, you want to go back to your past. You become a stress living for a cause because your body is needing that chemical. Body needs cortisol or any hormones of stress. So now you start looking for stress, looking for challenges, or looking for problems in the outside environment. If the outside environment is not problematic, then you go back to your past. Or you start thinking about some problem, some adversities which can happen in your future. Right? Worry is a prayer for manifesting what you do not want. Because when you are worrying, or you're going through anxiety or worry, you're obsessing the worst outcome. You're speculating the worst outcome. You're imagining the worst outcome. And your body produces the same chemical as if it's happening now. Because our brain does not know the difference whether you're imagining a situation or it is actually happening in the present moment, or you are memorizing about something which happened in the past. Whatever you're thinking, whether it is your future or because of the current situation or because of your past, your brain produces the same chemical as if it's happening now, and the body feels. And that's why change is so challenging. But what you're not changing, you are choosing. And over a period of time, initially you used to think, and then according to your thinking, you used to feel. But over a period of time, we become addicted to our emotions. And now you think according to your emotions. You feel, we always think equal to our emotions. Now, according to the emotions we want to feel, our body, you send the signal to your DNA, to your brain to think the similar thoughts so that it can produce the same chemicals and so that you can feel the same emotions. And then you go back to your past. So basically, we are emotional addicts. We are nothing but emotional addicts. We talk about alcohol addiction, or we talk about alcoholic or workaholic. But actually, we are emotional addicts. We are so happy being unhappy. Right? We are enlightened victims. So to really make a change, we need to learn, we need to understand our emotions. We need to focus on what are we going through. And the way the law of attraction works is what you feel about is what you bring about. Even though you're thinking positive, but you're feeling negative, and then you draw more negative situations into your life. This is the law of attraction works. Your thoughts send the signal out, but it is your feelings which draw the event back. Right? So even though you're thinking positive, but you're feeling negative. So what is your emotional signature to the quantum field, to the universe? What is your vibration to the universe is what you're feeling. And the universe plays the match game. And that is what you draw into your life. Right? Our thoughts are electric, but the feelings are magnetic. Right? So our thoughts, when you're thinking, you're in an asking mode. Only when you're feeling, you're in a receiving mode. So unless we learn to combine our thoughts with those corresponding elevated emotions, we cannot draw what we want in our life. And then you're feeling negative, and then you draw a negative situation in your life, which makes you feel more negative, more resistance. And that is how we are caught in a vicious circle of miseries and challenges and problems in our life. And that is how whole life goes by. Right? So what we need to understand is how do we transform our emotional state. And that is why meditation is a powerful tool to transform your emotions. And once you get up from meditation, that awareness, that awareness of your thoughts and emotions, the true test of meditation starts. Meditation is a preparation, but true test of that preparation, of that meditation, starts when you get up from meditation. When you meet the same challenges in your life, when you meet your mother-in-law or when you're stuck in a traffic jam, and when you meet your same boss, and that is when your true test starts. Who again try to push the same emotional buttons, and then you tend to go back to your past. So the real challenge is how to be aware and not to go back to your past. And the more conscious you are of your unconscious thoughts and emotions, the less unconscious you will go throughout the day. So awareness is a key agent for change. Meditation is a powerful tool for change. Right? Otherwise, we think we have a mind, we think we have a thought, we have thoughts, we think the thoughts, but actually we are being used by our thoughts, we are being used by our mind. It's like a untamed horse which will go in whatever direction it wants to go, depending on your emotional makeup. Because your emotions drive your thoughts now. So we need to tame our thoughts. We need to work on transforming our emotions. Right? It's like a baby who is obsessed by the toy. But the moment you become aware, then it's like a mother whose focus is on the baby, not on the toy. But mind is like a toy. Mind is like a baby who is obsessed by the current situation, by people, places, things, times, and events. But the moment you become a consciousness observing your mind, then that is when you become separate from your mind. So friends, it is important. So meditation and awareness, these are the two powerful tools to transform your thoughts, to transform your emotions. Breathwork, again, is a very powerful tool to release all these fear-based, survival-based emotions, all these resistant thoughts, resistant emotions. So friends, emotional wellness is about dropping resistance, dropping these fear-based emotions, survival-based emotions, transforming those emotions. So our job is not to seek happiness. Happiness is a natural state. Emotional wellness is a natural state. Our job is to drop all the walls that we have built against it. Like Rumi said, it is not our job to seek love, but to drop all the walls that we have built, all the obstacles that we have built against it. And that we have built it through our life experiences. In our innocence to survive life's offering, we go through pain, we go through frustration, we go through anger, because we didn't know any better. But now we know how to transform. With meditation, we know how to transform those emotions. With awareness, we know how to be aware of those thoughts and emotions and become separate from it. The very act of awareness will help you to will make it lose its intensity. And as and when you keep transforming these negative emotions, you become more and more, your emotional wellness quotient starts increasing. As your emotional illness starts reducing, your emotional wellness starts increasing. So all we need is to drop our emotional illness, emotional or any resistance of any kind. I will not even call it a negative emotion. I mean, I have to call it negative because because language has its own limitation. But honestly, it's not negative. It is some kind of resistance. All we need is to drop resistance. Any moment, any time, how do we drop resistance? And once you drop all this resistance, then you are pure love, pure joy, pure happiness. And that is what emotional wellness is. And when things change inside you, things change around you. Because according to the law of attraction, you are drawing things, you are drawing people, places, things, times, and events according to your emotional state. Whatever you feel about is what you bring about in your life. Then the life becomes full of fun, more joy, more happiness. Because that happiness, what is inside you, the universe act as per the law of resonance. It will resonate the same thing. It will reflect you the same thing back. Your relationships, your business, everything will mirror the same thing which is already inside you. Everything becomes fun. Your relationship becomes fun. Your business, your work becomes fun. Your health, you become physically much more healthier. Because your physical illness also started with emotional illness. Then it came to the physical health, ill health. But once you become emotionally healthy, then eventually you'll also become physically healthy because you heal the root cause. So friends, this is the way for joy and happiness, and it is so simple. This is a shortcut to happiness. If everything that we do in our life is for that emotional payoff of love, joy, peace, happiness, why work so hard? Why not take a shortcut? Why not go and get happy now? Why not meditate and get happy now? Why not connect to your inner being? Why not find your own alignment? Why not tune in, turn in, tapped on? Why not connect to your inner vortex? And all we need is to connect to your inner being. Our inner being is like a sanctuary of joy, sanctuary of happiness. It is like a river of happiness, Mansarovar. All we need is just to take a dip in that river, to just stay connected to that river. To just take a walk in that sanctuary, inner sanctuary. And then everything starts changing around you. Whatever you feel about, you bring about. Even then you will think the positive thought because you think equal to your emotions. When your feelings are positive, when your feelings are love-based, then you think equal to your emotions. Even your thinking will change. And life gets better and better and better. And it's a practice. One day will not change your life, but 1 month, 1 year will transform you completely. After 1 year, when you look back to your old self, you'll realize how different you are. You'll not identify with your old self. Because you know you're completely changed now. So thank you, friends. Let's take some questions and I'll be happy to answer.
Yeah, friends. Yeah, if you have any questions, please raise your hand and please switch on your video camera.
Yes, Usha ma'am.
Namaskar, Shreans ji.
Yeah, namaskar.
As I understand from your talk, emotional well-being, the emotions are the reaction to the situations, places, people around us, positive or negative, and they are stored. So they become so strong that even in your next birth, you are carrying them along with you. And your personality will reflect in your next birth what your emotions are stored about.
Right.
That's very clear. I am just curious to know that when you have dealt with some drug um, abusers as well, uh, what happens to them? I mean, what kind of emotions they have, and what do you do when you do that therapy that they give them, in rehab centers that can bring them back to their normal state? Do they use meditation?
So I mean, many of us have started using breath work and some kind of breathing techniques, but I feel still they are still very clinical. They are more. I mean, 95% still don't use meditation, which is a sad part. They are only trying to heal them psychological, or trying to give them abstain them from any drug when they go to the rehab center, and not treating the actual root cause. And that is why majority of the cases, when they come back, they relapse, because most of the drug addiction, the real question is not why the addiction, the real question is why the pain, right? Because most of the addiction is because they are trying to numb the pain. So it is not about, so don't ask. I mean, I would not like to ask what is bad about addiction. I would say what is good about addiction. See, for the moment, it gives them the relief. Nobody wants to be addicted, but when they take some alcohol also and drug, at that moment they feel, they numb the pain and they feel such a relief. They feel such a sense of control over their thoughts. They feel so good. So there's something good about that drug. There's something good about that alcohol, right? But and in their innocence, they want to now take more, because the moment the effect wears off, again the pains comes back, right? And so the addiction is not in the substance. The addiction is in the emotional makeup of the person having the substance, right? We all drink. Many of us drink, but not everybody becomes an addict, right? We all eat. Everybody eats, but not everybody becomes obese. So the root addiction is an emotional addiction. The pain that you're going through, the vacuum that you're feeling through, the trauma that you're going through. And that because of that trauma, you want to numb that trauma. You don't want to, the trauma is giving you pain. The trauma that you're carrying from your past is giving you pain. And now you want to numb that pain. So you need some alcohol, or it could be any kind of addiction. It could be a workaholic. Some people chase work to numb that pain. Some people go for shopping. That's why it's called shopping therapy. Or watching a porn, or gamble, or playing video games, or obsessing with social media. So anything, you do many things to numb that pain, because you hate being alone. You don't want to be alone, because the moment you are alone with yourself, that pain comes back. So, but we judge people. It's sad that we judge people who are alcoholic or who are taking any drug. But what about workaholics? They are also addicts. I'm a part of business community, and many of my close friends are like crazy workaholic. And the reason why they want to work, because the moment they're alone, they feel lonely, they feel unfulfilled, they feel depressed. And they use work as a distraction. They use social life to go to parties and drinking as a distraction, so that they don't, because they hate, they hate to be alone. But we need to be like, you need to like yourself when you are with yourself. So it is important, and that's where meditation plays an important role. Otherwise, no matter how much success you achieve, you will still feel unfulfilled. Success without fulfillment is an ultimate failure. So it's not about the substance what they're taking. It's not about that alcohol or the drug. It's about the emotional addiction. It's about the emotional pain. And what we need to heal is that emotional cause, the root cause. And that you can heal through meditation, through breath work. Psychotherapy, they try to heal with psychotherapy. But many times psychotherapy does not help because it takes long time. It takes too much of our time to change a mind, to change a mind. You're using your mind to change your mind. So it needs lot of hard time. And many times you go back to your past because your emotions are not changing. You can't help but feel empty. You understand by psychotherapy, you understand the root cause. You understand why it happened. But you can't help but feeling empty. And when the feeling right comes back, you can't help but numb that pain through that drug, or through alcohol, or through chasing success in your outward life. So what is important is to deal with that root emotional cause. The moment you find your own alignment, you'll realize that you're complete by itself. The joy is already within you. Then everything else is secondary. Then everything else is icing on the cake. You already feel fulfilled. But everything you do, and then you'll enjoy what you do. Everything will become fun. Because there is no emotional dependency outside. That's when it becomes fun. As long as you have an emotional dependency outside, whether it is on your business or relationship, there's always a fear attached to that dependency. What if I lose it? What if they don't behave the way I want them to behave? So that same dependency, but the moment you find your inner alignment and you're not emotionally dependent outside, then you are free from it. If it's okay if it happens, and it's okay if it doesn't happen. And that is the powerful place to be. Because my happiness does not depend on anything outside. The kingdom of heaven is within me. And I know how to access that kingdom. I know how to access that dimension. Then life becomes fun. Then whatever you do you do it with the sense of excitement, and then you'll do only when then you chase. If you're doing anything outside, then you do it for fulfillment. You understand why I'm doing what you're doing. Then you find meaning in your life, purpose in your life. Right. Thank you. We can take next question.
Thank you so much.
I don't have any question, but I was admiring the compassion with which you speak, Shreyans. It just goes deep into your heart, That was amazing. And something you said before, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. Something you said before, thoughts are electric and feelings are magnetic, about thoughts going out and feelings bringing something in. Can you repeat that line? I mean, I don't know if you
When
remember.
you're thinking, you're in an asking mode. Only when you're feeling, you're in a receiving mode.
Yeah, but before that, you said about outwards and inwards, something which just struck me, but I don't remember that. It will not come. I know. Anyway, but it was very nice that the comparison. It's about thoughts going out and feelings bringing it in. Thank you so much, Shreans. Always a pleasure having you.
Thank you, Anjana. Thank you. Yeah, Shruti. Yeah, Shruti.
Hi,
Hi.
can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello. Yeah, so I have a question. So I meditate in the morning. I feel very good about it.
Just say, where are you from? What you do?
So I am from Austin and I'm a UX designer. I have a lot of passion, so UX designer is just one part of me. So, so my question is that I meditate in the morning and I feel very good about myself, about everything. Like you said, everything feels so good. But during the day, you know, some situation will happen, and then I'm more aware that, oh, it happened. Now my urge is to, okay, let me just go online and go shopping, or, you know, because I want that immediate gratification. But now I have caught myself that this is happening. It is me. It is because of me this is happening. So what do I do in such situations? I mean, now I am more aware, and I also understand it that, you know, it is because of me these things are happening. The trigger is just outside. This person is only triggering me, but I am not able.
What
So
is happening? What do you
so
mean?
what I'm saying is the trigger is outside. Okay, this person is triggering me, but I know that it is me who is not able to handle it. So I feel that why am I not able to handle it? So let me just diffuse the situation. Let me go shopping or let me do something. So how do I handle this situation?
Right. See, our triggers are our best teachers, right? So once you become aware of your trigger, then who is triggering you is actually your teacher, because they are trying to tell you what you need to heal within you. What aspect of your ego that you need to work on yourself. The fact it is triggering you, that means there's something, some aspect of yourself which needs your love, which needs your attention, which needs your compassion, which needs to be healed. And that is where you need to go inward and see it. Right? So,
And sometimes when
so
it
you
comes
can
from very
use,
close ones, it comes
sorry,
from your
yeah.
dear ones.
Yeah, usually your dear ones only trigger, right? How do you care about somebody passing by and abusing you? I mean, it doesn't matter to you, right? But usually triggers are but whom you really love, because whom you have an emotional dependency on, they triggers you because you're dependent on them. So their positive and the negative words both has an impact on you. But why? Because you identify with their words, right?
Yeah.
But many times they are in their unconscious state. They are not in their aligned state. So it is your unconsciousness which is identifying with their unconscious state.
Okay.
If you are fully aligned and aware, then you will not identify with their unconscious state. That means the words which is coming from their unconscious state, you will not, or the emotions which is coming from their unconscious state, you will not align with them, because you know that they themselves are unconscious. It's like how somebody is fully drunk and saying some abusive words. You're not aligned with them, because you'll say, "Arey, this person is fully drunk right now. He himself doesn't know what he's talking about."
Okay.
Same way, when people are not aligned, when people are unconscious, and then they are using their words or emotions or whatever kind of expressions, don't identify with them. The reason we identify, because it is our ego which identifies, because our ego wants to identify with those words, because ego loves, because that is how ego thrives, by separation, by feeling angry or frustration, by some resistant thought. That is how ego thrives. But if you're fully conscious, if you're aligned, you'll not identify with those words or those emotional states.
So now that if I have aligned with that thing, so that means it is still inside me. I need to work on myself.
Of course, you need to work on your alignment. The moment you're aligned, you will not identify, because you are separate from it. There, Buddha was meditating. One shepherd came near Buddha and said, ki, oh, these are my sheeps, goats and sheeps. I'm going to drink water to the nearby river. So please look after them. I'll come back sometime. When he came back, Buddha was meditating. His sheep and goats went haywire. They were all around the place. And he was very angry on Buddha. He started abusing Buddha. So what kind of a sadhu or what kind of saint you are? Such a simple thing. You can't help a common man like that. Now, Buddha was meditating. Buddha was non-reactive. The more non-reactive he was getting more angry, more frustrated. He started abusing more and more. After a while, he got tired and exhausted. And then Buddha opened his eyes. And he said, then he asked, and then he was curious. He was tired of anger. Then he was curious. I abused so much. I shouted so much. How come you didn't react? He said, I never took your words mine. I never identified with your words. So since I did not take it, it remained with you. So it became yours and it never became mine.
True.
And then he had tears in his eyes and he became Buddha's disciple. So best thing is to even help yourself and to help others is many times non-reaction. Silence. Maybe take it as a spiritual experience and reflect. If it is triggering you, try to reflect. Why is it triggering me? What aspect of this is this person mirroring through their behavior? And the moment the fact it is triggering you, that means it is acting as a mirror, trying to tell you this is your aspect which you need to heal. It is your aspect of the ego which this person is mirroring you, which you need to work on yourself. And once you work on yourself humbly, take it as a humble experience, humble spiritual experience to work on yourself. And when you heal yourself, the magic happens. You'll realize that either the person's behavior will change or it will change towards you. Because now you are not evoking the same response from them because you are no more judging that behavior. The judgment carries that emotional charge. What you judge is what you evoke from them. Because judgment carries, even though it may not be a trait in you, but because of your judgment towards that negative emotion, you are evoking more of that emotion from them. You are in fact participating in their behavior. So then you don't participate in their behavior. And when you demonstrate your presence, your alignment, you become an example for them. You inspire them for their transformation. But by triggering it is a vicious cycle. But the moment you get triggered, that means they've stolen energy from you. And the next time they'll need more energy because they're addicted to stealing energy now. Because they don't have a source of getting energy from themselves, from their own source. So they steal energy from the environment. Now the best is the loved ones because where can they go? So best is to steal energy from the loved ones because any outsider will not tolerate this bullshit. So why not steal energy from my loved ones? So you keep shouting on them, triggering them, become a perpetrator, and the loved one becomes a victim. But there's no victim without a perpetrator. There's no perpetrator without a victim. The moment you stop stealing, letting them steal the energy by not losing your energy, by still maintaining your alignment, they will first, second time, third time, they may show more frustration. But after third time, when they're not able to still get energy from you, steal energy from you, then they will find somebody else, but they'll leave you out of the equation. Right?
Yes.
So
very beautifully explained.
So you can, that's why they say now you can never have an argument with a fully conscious person. So when you are fully conscious, fully aware, your silence will be your hideout. You will not react,
Very appropriately and very nicely explained. So with meditation, I have been able to figure out, okay, this is something that's bothering me. Instead of throwing my anger on my husband or my kids or blaming others, I mean, it has stopped happening. I'm like, okay, it's me. I need to work on myself. But with your very closed ones, very dear ones, something still comes in the way. And now I feel that I'm on the last thing that I need to heal. But again, like, it's a journey. There will be more barriers for sure.
No, but,
But
that is the way for soul to expand.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
why bless them, thank them,
yes.
because they are leading to your evolution, and that's why you
Mm-hmm,
chose them in your soul plan, that
mm-hmm,
member, so that you both help each other for the expansion of each other's consciousness.
mm-hmm. Sure,
Sometimes
sure.
chose a young soul in the family, even though you are an old soul, you are choosing that young soul in the family so that they can trigger you. So whatever little bit, whatever anything, what is left for you to, with their triggers, it will help for your consciousness, and your
Mm-hmm,
evolution will help them evolve. So we choose. If there's only old souls in the family, then there's no expansion. There's no test
mm-hmm.
of your spiritual growth.
Yeah,
It becomes so
absolutely
boring.
true.
So,
Yeah.
life is beautiful because of the differences. Life is fun because of the differences. Life becomes, our soul only expands, our expansion, contrasting situation leads to the expansion of your consciousness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's such a great way to look at life. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Shreans.
Thank you. Yes, can go to next. Yes, Alka Gupta.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर, आई एम डॉक्टर अलका गुप्ता फ्रॉम देहरादून. सर, मैंने आपका अप्रैल वाला वर्कशॉप अटेंड किया था लास्ट ईयर, एंड इट हैज रियली चेंज्ड माय लाइफ. आई एम सो ग्रेटफुल टू यू. सर, उस वक्त मैं अकेले आई थी और मेरे हस्बैंड आपकी बातें, आपके सेशन सुनते तो थे जब मैं ऑनलाइन सुनती थी, बट उन्होंने कभी मेडिटेशन स्टार्ट नहीं किया. एंड अनफॉर्चुनेटली लास्ट मंथ उनका एंजियोप्लास्टी हुआ था. उसके बाद से ही हैज स्टार्टेड मेडिटेशन. व्हाट आई वांटेड टू आस्क वाज कि क्या वो अभी ब्रेथ वर्क कर सकते हैं और कब स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं?
After 3 months. After 3 months from the date of angioplasty, yeah.
Okay. That is it. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, Chetna.
Yeah, hi, good morning, Shreans.
Very good morning. Good to see you.
Happy to see you after a long break.
I know.
So, such a beautiful answer you gave, Shreans. Like, one again gets to repeat the entire course of your 10 days in that one answer. Checking your egos, dropping your egos, being aware about yourself, and again going back to the soul plan and all, of course. All that is happening moment to moment, day to day, every moment. And as you said towards the end of your talk, one day or 1 month of practice is not going to bring the change. But after a year, you suddenly notice how different a person you have become. So I have completed that 1 year, having non-stop meditating, having attended your first retreat in January last year. And of course, I can say I am a different person altogether, absolutely. And the thing you said, no? Thanks to you. Thanks to you. That is why I like to stick around you, because you are skyrocketing always. So anybody who is with you has to reach that place. No, so thank you so much for being my inspiration all the time.
Thank you.
What I was realizing, Shreans, like, of course, one has become so aware. And as you said, my response is always maybe a little bit of trigger happens and then again I withdraw. No, this is not my silence, my stillness is reflecting on others also, So, but sometimes what happens, I realize I am still, it's not impacting me to the way it used to. So this is reflecting on them also. They are also changing, people around me. But their pains, their emotion disturbances also hurt me a little. I know that is also going to take some time and it's going to bring about positivity in them also. It is reflecting to an extent, but thoda sa hurt karta hai kabhi kabhi mujhe too. I know it's a process that's going to, of course, improve.
It's a journey, right? It's a journey. And
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
about not feeling hurt or not feeling angry or not feeling frustrated. It's not about
Right.
that. It's about how, it's about awareness. See, the moment,
Yes.
at least earlier you were not even aware. Now you know you're aware. So and that awareness will lead the change, because the moment, and now next time you know, okay, next time how would I behave differently? How will I behave better? And because
Yeah.
of awareness, you are able to recoup yourself faster. You know, the
Yeah.
same pain, the same hurt probably which used to last for months or days, now probably will last for hours or maybe just for a few minutes. And you're aware,
Yeah.
you know, okay, I will not align with their conscious state, and you honor everybody's journey.
Yeah.
It's not about
Yeah.
the moment you accept their journey, you'll drop the resistance. Anything that you accept fully will take you into peace. So you accept that you are aligned or you are changing does not mean that they has to change. It is their journey. The only way you can help them is become the example of that alignment. Especially within family, they will not listen to what you say. They will listen to what they see in you.
Right.
Listen through their eyes.
Right.
So when
Yes.
you become an example of that transformation, then even your words will have an impact on you, because now you're living by example.
Yes.
Right? Because Rumi said, when words come from the heart, they will enter the heart. And they will enter,
Yes.
and it will come from the heart when you are actually living the example of the transformation.
Yes.
Then it will enter their heart, and then they will transform. And even if they have not transformed, let not their disalignment lose your alignment. See, our problem is when we are loved ones are going through pain or frustration or going through some challenges, we lose our alignment. On our own, though, we are very happy. But because of pain, we lose our alignment. But that is again a challenge. Because by losing your alignment, you're again not able to help them. If you really want to help them, maintain your alignment, and then only you'll be able to help them. It's like if you're in a high vibration, if they're going through this vibration, and because of their low vibration, you lose your vibration, how will you help them? Instead of they uplifting you, instead of you uplifting them, they are downlifting you. Or you're allowing them yourself to be downlifted by their emotional state. So what is important is to maintain your upliftment so that slowly you can uplift. And that is the best way you can help them. Not by going down. Right? So that is the best way you can help yourself and in turn help them. And that is true empathy. True empathy is not feeling their pain. True empathy is not going through that pain because how can my loved one is going through that pain, so I should go through that pain. You cannot solve the problem from the same level of consciousness which created it. A pain cannot, when you are also, because of their pain, you go through that pain. So you are increasing their pain because it is exponential increasing the pain. How can a pain solve a pain?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You can heal their pain with love, with something of a higher energy, with compassion, with your full presence, with your awareness, with your compassionate listening, right?
Yes.
With
Yes.
offering right guidance, right? Not by feeling pain, but by understanding the need behind the pain.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Shyam. Thank you. All this, like, of course, I can see myself treading all the on this path and practicing all this. But yeah, as you said, uh, giving your presenting
Yes.
your full presence is, of course, that is also happening to a great extent. That is the me being compassionate with a compassionate listener offering that presence itself, whatever way they want to come back to me, whether they want my compassion, they want my presence, ultimately going to help. Thank you so much, Jan. Thank you so much.
And you honor everybody's choice. A lot of times when we become spiritually aware, become spiritually evolved, we try to force our evolution on others, or we want to be. We think, oh, they are idiot, they are stupid. No, honor their journey. It's their journey. Accept that their journey, and if it's their choice, it's their free will to evolve in this lifetime or not, or they may take some more time than probably what you have taken. So honor their time, honor this journey. Don't resist that. Don't impose your evolution on them.
Yes. Very true. Very true. Thank you so much, Jan. Thank you.
The true leadership is leader always live by example. Right? Be with them, not to lead them. So you need to be with them. Don't. The moment you put any pressure on anybody, any pressure creates any kind of pressure creates resistance. If your leader is very autocratic, and eventually you will not follow your own leader also, because somehow it is the desire for every soul is to feel their freedom, to explore their free will. Even that's why even a spiritual teacher, if your spiritual teacher is imposing their free will on, is curbing your free will, then even you will feel frustrated and you will say, no, yeah, I'm feeling suffocated now. After a while, you will leave that teacher also. Right? So we need to honor everybody's free will and their choices. Thank you. Yeah, Chetna, you're saying something?
Yeah, that is what I said. Like, you are the best example, no? You give us that freedom. That is why, I'm sticking to you, as I said. Like, I love using this word because I stick to your energy and draw the energy from you, from your teachings and all. As you said, like, I've been through this journey of spirituality for a very long time, but haven't been able to stick because of this thing only. Because in spirituality also, people want to, hold it to themselves. So this is where, this is a very, very important point that you mentioned, just leaving everybody free and giving them their choices, exercise their choices. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Nidhi? Sorry, I'm not. How much time do we have so that accordingly we can take the questions?
It's up to yourself, like how much ever time you're free. So
okay, so maybe 10 more minutes. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shreans, for this session. I'm Nidhi. I'm from Delhi. I'm a chartered accountant. I've just heard a couple of your sessions. Actually, my mother follows you a lot, and this was very good. And what was interesting was the point that you made about getting addicted to stress or this negative emotions, etc. And interestingly, I've been thinking about it since some time, that while at the deep down inside, all of us want to be happy, but are we getting addicted, to this thing of stress, right? But it's kind of ironic, right? Because we all know that we want to be happy. And my simple question was that, if I've understood you correctly, you're saying this technique of meditation is what will help enable that at a practical level. And is it just that, or is there anything else consciously one could do to?
So three things I'll say. One is the right knowledge. See, once you know the understanding of the knowledge, the science behind how it works. So right knowledge, meditation, and awareness. These three tools are for transformation. Meditation and breathwork, I'll say in the same category. So one is knowledge, meditation, and breathwork, and third is awareness. These are the three tools for transformation. And meditation is very powerful because breathwork is very powerful because it transforms your emotions. You don't have to bother, oh, I'm feeling angry, I'm feeling frustrated. It naturally transforms your emotional state. It naturally drops those negative fear-based emotions. It releases it. So then so addiction automatically drops, right? Because otherwise if you're not doing meditation, then you have to consciously work on denying your body that chemical addiction. It takes a lot of time, and many times you slip back, and it's difficult to come back. So it may take years and years to come out of that cycle. But meditation, you can break that cycle very soon, right? And
Right.
during awareness throughout the day, when you are in your waking state, when when you're dealing with day-to-day life challenges, when you're aware of it, when did you slip, when you lost your alignment, when did you behave like your addictive old self. But the very act of awareness will separate you from that. And now okay, next time I'll behave better, I'll behave differently, right? So again, that is again like many meditations throughout the day, that act of awareness.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Right. So somebody asked me, just a moment. Yeah. Sorry. Let me check what is. Someone asked me if someone from family doing continuous wrong things deliberately, and we know it and dealing it with awareness, but do we allow them to continue to do the same? So what is important is not to steal energy from others, not to allow them to steal energy from you, right? So you do not allow steal energy from you by not losing your energy, by not reacting, by not feeling angry or frustrated or any kind of resistance of any kind. The moment you feel resistance, they are able to steal energy. But the best way of not allowing them to steal energy is by not losing energy. Then they are not, then they may find somebody else, but they'll not steal energy from you. Now, another thing is, any situation, there are three things you can do with a situation. You can accept the situation, change the situation, or leave the situation. You have all the three choices. Anything else is madness. So you know best in that situation what is the choice you have. Sometimes you need to leave that situation, maybe to be in a better environment, to be in a better space. Sometimes you are not able to leave the situation, then accept the situation. Sometimes you are able to change the situation. So three things: accept the situation, change the situation, or leave the situation. And that you will know what best to choose at that moment, at that time, right? And your meditation, your inner guidance will guide you. When you find your alignment, ask what is the right thing to do. You'll feel guided. But whatever you do, whether it is accepting the situation or change the situation or leave the situation, you do it from the right state of being. You don't leave the situation out of anger and frustration and irritation and resentment. Even when you leave because you live with love, you live with compassion. Otherwise, when you leave the situation with anger and frustration, you'll draw another partner or another life situation in your life, which will give you further another relationship in your life, which will again evoke the same response, because whatever you feel about is what you bring about. Right? So what is important is, any choice, you operate from what state of being. And then once you're in a right state of being, then you can take any choice you want. And everything is fine. Whatever is right in your situation. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Next. Maybe Anu. Yeah. Or we can go to Dr. Rashri.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
Sorry. I have a little problem with the video. Can I stay without
that's
video?
fine. Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the wonderful wisdom. Actually, today's session is something which I am going through, and I think Shruti also explained. I mean, Shruti's situation is similar to mine. There's a trigger which I know that creates. I mean, even if I'm in a positive zone, I start my day with a positive zone. There's a trigger which I, even if I'm trying to avoid, like I know with all the awareness and all, but I'm still not able to. That actually shifts my entire zone, entire mood, emotions, and moves me into a negative zone. And until I hear from it, or I I mean that trigger gets resolved, I continue to be in that zone. I know I have to move to a positive zone to make myself happy, or maybe, but I'm not able to do it. I know with meditation it will, but in that situation, um, in that moment, how do I make myself comfortable? Should I just let go and surrender myself, or what like maybe few tricks which I should take care, techniques that, so that I can just take care of that situation and move into a, like, make myself positive.
Don't identify with that moment, with that situation, to to those to their actions or their behaviors or their emotions. Don't identify.
Hmm.
See, the problem is not the problem. How you think about the problem is the problem.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
we suffer not because of the situation. Very often we suffer not because of the situation, but because of our thoughts around it.
Hmm.
How do you
Hmm.
interpret that situation? Otherwise, if you don't interpret it negatively, it is neutral.
Hmm.
If you are
Hmm.
feeling neutral, it is neutral. If
Hmm.
you're feeling angry,
Right.
frustrated, it is negative. Right?
Hmm.
So all
Because
situations
my
are
situation is like that same situation, even if it comes from a different person, but that same type of emotion, even if it's from a different situation, different person, but that same thing, if it comes, then I get triggered. So it's
exactly.
not
That's why I would
exactly about
say
that person, but it's that same feeling of uh,
emotion, right? So don't identify.
yeah,
That is
exactly.
the fact that is triggering you. You need to reflect what you. That is something that exactly means that is what you need to work within you. That is what you need to heal within yourself, or maybe to drop your judgment towards that emotion. So, meditation, breath work is powerful tool, but also awareness. You don't identify with those things. You don't make it your. The moment you identify it, then it becomes yours, right? The moment you judge it, it becomes yours. The moment you give your attention to that, wherever your attention goes, your energy flows. The moment you assign meaning to it, oh, it's a negative emotion. The moment you assign a meaning to it, you buy that experience. Our energy is the currency of the universe. Wherever your attention goes, the energy flows. Right? The moment you give attention to something, you assign a meaning to something, you are buying that experience. That is where your energy is flowing. You're feeding that emotion through your attention, and now you're buying that experience into your life. So it's your choice whether you want to, whether you want, if and the whether, but the moment you identify with it, you start feeding it. If you're not identifying it with it, you're not feeding it. If you're not feeding it, you're not giving energy to it. If you're not giving energy to it, you're not buying that experience into your life. Thank you.
I think we can take Jani because Usha Parekh ji has been done. So can we take Jani?
हेलो
Yeah.
हाँ गुड मॉर्निंग सर
Yeah, good morning.
आवाज आ रही है मेरी
हाँ, आ रही है आपकी, बिल्कुल। हाँ,
ओके मेरा सवाल ये है सर
आप पहले बताइए
कि
आप कहाँ से हैं, क्या करते हैं?
मेरा नाम विपुल जानी है और मैं सूरत से हूँ मैं फार्मासिस्ट
जी, बोलिएगा।
हूँ ओके तो मेरा सवाल ये है कि जब हम नेगेटिव स्टेट से गुजर रहे होते हैं तो जब हमें अवेयरनेस आती है कि हम नेगेटिव स्टेट में है, तो तभी उसे ब्रेक कर देना चाहिए। सपोज हमें गुस्सा आता है, तो पहले क्या था कि गुस्सा खत्म होने के बाद मुझे समझ आता था कि मैं गुस्से में था। अभी चालू गुस्से में ही पता चल जाता है, तो हंसी निकल जाती है कि मैं गुस्से में हूँ। तो उसी टाइम वो पैटर्न ब्रेक कर देनी चाहिए, या
ऑफ
क्या करना
कोर्स,
चाहिए?
उसी टाइम अगर मन में गुस्सा भी है तो शांत हो जाओ, साइलेंस हो जाओ, या कोई दूसरी चीज पे ध्यान दो। 10 चीज लिख, आप 10 चीज लिखो पेन पेपर पे, फॉर व्हाट यू आर ग्रेटफुल अबाउट, व्हाट यू फील
ओके,
ग्रेटिट्यूड अबाउट,
ओके।
राइट? तुरंत आपका वो इमोशन ट्रांसफॉर्म हो जाएगा।
हाँ, अभी मैं रेगुलर मेडिटेशन कर रहा हूँ, तो पहले क्या था कि गुस्सा खत्म होने के बाद मुझे पता चलता था कि मैं गुस्से में। अभी तो मुझे चालू गुस्से में ही पता चल जाता है, तो मैं अवेयर हो जाता हूँ सर। तो
बहुत अच्छी
इसीलिए
बात। और जहां जहां आप उसके बारे में अवेयर हो गए, समझिए मुक्ति का
हाँ,
द्वार वहीं खुल गया। आप जैसे
ओके,
अवेयर हो गए, मतलब आप इससे फ्री होना चालू हो गए, आप उससे फ्री
हाँ,
हो गए, क्योंकि आप उससे सेपरेट होके देख रहे हैं। अब वो गुस्सा इससे आप अलग हो गए, तो वहीं ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन चालू हो गया, वहीं मुक्ति का द्वार खुल गया।
ओके। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you. तो पहली विक्ट्री तो वहीं हो गई, जैसे आप अवेयर हो गए, वहीं पहली जीत तो वहीं मिल गई आपको। थैंक यू। यस, संस्कृति।
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर, धन्यवाद।
Yeah.
यस, संस्कृति, जस्ट अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ।
Hi, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sanskriti. Good to see you.
Nice to see you, sir, after so long.
Same here, same here. How are you doing?
I'm great, sir. Just now, today only at 5 a.m., I did breath work.
Oh,
It's
nice, nice.
just wonderful experience, sir. I'm continuously doing meditation and breath work. Your sessions are helping me a lot, sir. Really.
Lovely, very nice. Any questions, Sanskriti?
No, sir, no
Okay,
questions.
okay. Any experience you want to share in after the workshop? So Sanskriti attended a 4-day workshop in Pyramid Valley, which we had recently. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sir. Basically, first thing is कि meditation तो बहुत लोग करते हैं, हर कोई करता है, हर दूसरा इंसान बोल देता है meditation करो and everything. But the thing is, after meditation, how you aware yourself, how you make yourself aware, that is very important, and that is the key that I learned from your 4-day workshop. I suggest everyone to attend your workshop, or else there are all sessions are on YouTube. Just watch it. It will make you aware. Just now you said that knowledge, meditation, and awareness. So you gave us the knowledge to make ourselves aware after the meditation. It's the only key I learned. And yeah, I recently completed your book, You Are the Placebo. It's just
Oh,
wonderful book.
lovely.
Explains you how your neurology, how your neurons, epigenetics, and all how it works.
Yeah,
Once your mind connects with the logical sense that how it is happening, it will happen in your life, and it changes your emotion, it changes your feeling, and yeah, gratitude also. Whenever, like the moment you said now just now that start writing 10 things you are grateful for whenever you are in a negative emotion or whenever you're angry. I tried this, like whenever I feel something, a very uncontrollable situation, I just feel whatever I'm grateful for. I just take pointers in my mind that okay, this is happening, so just stay calm, think about whatever around me. I just think about it and I feel very grateful about it. And the moment within 5 minutes, I truly say within 5 minutes, my emotion changed and my feeling changed. And automatically my situation around me, it changes.
yeah. Because when the moment you feel grateful about, you release two powerful chemicals called dopamine and serotonin. You know,
Yeah,
and that immediately transforms your emotion. Those are pleasure chemicals, happy chemicals, and you transform your emotions.
exactly, sir.
That is,
Exactly.
any antidote for anger or anxiety is gratitude, you know.
And breathwork works really, 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 really great for me. I'm
Lovely.
so thankful to you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Sanskriti. Thank you. Yes. Maybe you can take last two, Rajshri. Rajashri. Yeah.
Hello.
And then we can go to Dr. R.K. Gupta after.
Okay.
Yeah, Rajshri. Just unmute yourself, please.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, very, very good morning. Sorry,
Very
I have a
good
bad throat.
morning.
Yeah, very
So
good.
good to see you.
So good to see you. And it was a mind-blowing session what you took today. The pointers, honor everybody's journey, transfer yourself from your knowledge, meditation, awareness. Transcendental is equal to transform. Don't impose your evolution on others. Accept change or leave, and last, gratitude. Superb. I mean, the way you have explained, and I'm like, I don't have words. I think you should be more often here on Mondays and doing such sessions, you know. It
No,
really revives.
I plan to do more every week. Probably we'll do one session, on Q&A.
Yes, yes. Mondays you can, because it's really, I mean, पूरा wash फिर से एक बार dry clean होके again you're fresh and you get the best. It was superb. I loved it. Thank you so much, and stay blessed always.
Thank you, Rajan.
Thank you.
Yes, Dr. R.K. Gupta.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
मैं पिछले साल जनवरी में आपके सेशन से जुड़ा था
जी।
पर वो कुछ बीच में बाधा आ गई तो मैं कर नहीं पाया। और
जी।
उसमें से स्पिरिचुअल गुरु एक ब्रह्मज्ञानी से मैं 94 से जुड़ा हूँ, तो मुझे आपकी बातें बहुत उनसे सिमिलर लगती हैं। जैसे आज भी आपने बताया कि हमको उसके प्लेन पे नहीं आना है, तब हम उसकी हेल्प नहीं कर पाएंगे। तो गुरुजी बताते थे कि मोह का दलदल मतलब अटैचमेंट का दलदल होता है, और दलदल में जितना आप निकलने की कोशिश करें नहीं निकल सकता है, और हम दूसरे को दलदल में उतर के भी नहीं बचा सकते हैं। तो जब तक हम स्थिर जमीन पे नहीं होंगे तब तक हम उसको नहीं हेल्प कर पाएंगे। तो बहुत अच्छा उन्होंने एग्जांपल दिया था,
जी,
तो ये क्लियर
बिल्कुल
हुआ था।
सही।
जी जी। और दूसरा जो आप कह रहे थे कि वो हमें रिएक्ट नहीं करना है, हमें हर एक को फ्रीडम देनी है, तो ये हमने गुरुजी में भी ऑब्जर्व किया था कि वो कोई काम के लिए एक बार ही कहते थे फिर चुप हो जाते थे। हम कहते थे, अगर हम कोई भी क्वेश्चन करते थे, बोले ठीक है जैसे आपको ठीक लगे, लेकिन उसके बाद हमारा मन बोलता था कि हमने क्यों नहीं उनको फॉलो किया। तो हमने ये ऑब्जर्व किया कि जब दूसरा आदमी नहीं बोलता है तब हमारी कॉन्शियस, तो वो सब बात हमको समझ में फिर आती थी अपने आप ही, अपने अंदर से ही वो समझ में आती थी कि जैसे वो बोल रहे हैं, हालांकि वो एक ही बार बोलते थे।
Right. बिल्कुल। Thank you so much for your sharing. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we'll take one last, Jagrati Bhatt.
यस सर, आत्मवंदन।
या आत्मवंदन।
सर जी, मुझे आपसे तारीफ करके ज्यादा कुछ बोलना नहीं है, आप एंजल ही है हमारे लिए। लेकिन जो आज का सेशन मैंने आपका पूरा ध्यान से लेके सब किया, एक मुझे रिक्वेस्ट है जो हमारी रहती है लैंग्वेज की, तो उसके लिए मैंने मैसेज में चैटिंग में भी बोला है कि हमको ये पूरा ऐसे हिंदी में मिले तो बहुत सब कुछ शब्द पता नहीं चलता है। नो डाउट एजुकेटेड है, लेकिन गुजराती में किया है, हिंदी में समझ सकते हैं, तो कुछ वर्ड्स स्किप हो जाते हैं, आप बोलते हैं उसमें, और तो भी बहुत कुछ समझ में आया आज का। उसके लिए बहुत बहुत थैंक यू वेरी मच सर जी। और बॉम्बे में मैं आपका उधर जो उधर मिले थे हम लोग, वहां भी मैं आई थी और
हाँ मुझे याद है, मुझे याद है आप मिले थे, राइट जी।
आपका सेशन मैं नहीं मिस करती हूँ, लेकिन सिर्फ कभी कभी ऐसा लगता है कि आप इंग्लिश का होता है तो हमको साइड में हिंदी में भी प्लीज दीजिए, प्लीज। बहुत सारे लोग
जरूर जरूर जरूर। आज PSSM ग्लोबल था और अब्रॉड से भी काफी मास्टर्स जुड़े हैं, तो इसलिए आज इंग्लिश में ज्यादा फोकस कर रहा था, बट
हाँ
तो कुछ सेशन हिंदी में भी करेंगे।
हाँ, वो तो मैं समझ भी गई, ऐसे मैंने मैसेज में भी चैट किया उसके पहले भी, लेकिन मुझे लिखना था इसलिए मैंने मैसेज में भी लिख दिया, और आज मैंने प्रत्यक्ष भी बोल दिया। आज मैंने बोला है तो बहुत सारे लोग मेरे जैसे ही होंगे, उसको भी लाभ मिलेगा ही, ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है। हाँ तो प्लीज आप हमको भी, हाँ ना। और आप एकदम एक्सपर्ट हो गए हिंदी में भी अभी, एकदम मस्त। हमको मजा आती है आपका हिंदी में सेशन वो करने की। और वो दूसरा जो आता है मंडे को और सैटरडे को, उसमें वो हिंदी में आता है ना चैटिंग, वो हम लोग टच करके कर लेते हैं, हिंदी में चले जाते हैं तो वो स्टार्ट हो जाता है। और आज नहीं, हाँ प्लीज, है ना।
जरूर
और
जरूर।
सर बहुत ग्रेटिट्यूड, लव यू लव यू। और आप हमारे लिए एंजल है, हमारा बहुत सारा चेंजेस हो रहा है लाइफ में, और एक एक वर्ड्स आपके ब्रह्म वाक्य की तरह रहते हैं, और बस सिर्फ हमको अप्लाई करना है, हमको ही करना है वो सब कुछ।
यस, करना तो
आप
आपको ही है।
हाँ, बस हमको ही करना है, वही है। और हम तो ध्यान में चालू पत्री जी को याद करते हैं, उसके जैसे आपको भी याद करते हैं, बहुत याद करते हैं। हाँ चलो, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू, लव यू।
Thank you. Happy to. All right, friends. So thank you all. Thank you so much for your time, for the gift of your time and attention. आप लोग इतनी देर आए, सुबह सुबह बैठे, Monday morning. So thank you, and we'll see you again soon. We are planning to start weekly sessions. Every week, 2 hours of Q&A sessions. So we'll meet again soon. Thank you so much.
We would like to wish you a very happy birthday for tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, instead of we giving you a gift, you gave us the beautiful gift today. Thank you so much.
I'm gifting myself also because I get so much of joy and satisfaction at the highest emotional payoff when I do this.
Sir, I have written.
सर यूनिवर्स ने हम लोग को ही गिफ्ट दे दिया आपके लिए, आपका।
Many happy returns and a very happy birthday, sir.
Happy
birthday.
Thank you.
Wonderful
Thank you
words.
so much.
Advance happy birthday, sir.
Thank you.
Let's all sing. Let's all sing to him. Let's all sing.
Happy birthday
Happy
to
you.
Happy
Birthday to you.
Happy
Birthday, dear Shreans.
Happy birthday
to
You.
Thank you very much.
Always
Stay
blessed. Always stay blessed.
Thank you.
Take care. Love you all.
Sir, all were expecting you at QLU. Yesterday only I have written from QLU. So, everyone was expecting like Shreans ji aane wale, but we did not find you there. Maybe some word of mouth, and amazing experience, and a revision for me from you again, and the beautifully what you have explained today. I'm just want to implement every day in my life. So
You are our God angel, and thank you for being in our lives. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.